Hey there, I'm Carl. Today's Monday, and I'm here to give you the latest scoop from Laytown, my fictional island. It's a place where all sorts of adventures happen, and I've got the stories from all the locals right here on the site. Every Monday, I'll be bringing you the latest reports from Laytown. Welcome to Laytown Site Reports. Hello, today is July 22nd, 2024. Today, we will be talking about the past. As you can see, this is what the Laytown Tales site looks like right now. You can see all of these beautiful images with pages on pages. There are so many pages, you might get lost trying to find a specific page. Now, you can see here, there have been many seasons from the past. Now, what did they look like? You may wonder, because this is currently season 7. So you can see there's fruits everywhere because it's juicy fruit season. But what about shower season and Mindy dry water season and cold season and animal invasion season and veggies and sausage season and scary apple season and even before seasons? Let's take a journey through time. First, let's go to the first version of Laytown Tales Juicy Fruit season. This is the first update of the Juicy Fruit season. So you can see it doesn't look much different from how it looks like now. Let's compare them. Let's go back to the home page. You can see it doesn't look all that different. It looks pretty similar. Now there are some differences, like Fleetwood Dolls. Now Fleetwood Dolls, this home page, was not added until later. As you can see, there is no Fleetwood Dolls here, and there's no Fleetwood Dolls if I hover over home here. Because if you see here, FD home, right there. So this is shower season. I'm on the wrong page. Shower season. This season started in April and ended in May. I mean, not April. That's clearly March. My bad. So, as you can see before, there were only 14 total stories. If you look today, it's definitely not like that. Actually, it's right here. 22 total stories. Meaning there have been 8 total stories added since this update that we're on, which released, it released on the 29th of March, which is kind of crazy. Let's move on. This is the Laytown Tales Mendy Dry Water season. This is what this season looked like. As you can see, this is Mendy Dry Water. Go now to his site because he no longer is on Laytown Tales, and he's no longer on the Early City Cycles site, which I also own. Instead, he has his own site, Mendy Dry Water site. Go check it out. Now, as you can see, this message has been here for a while. As you can see, if we go back to the Laytown Tales home, you can see that it's still there. It hasn't changed at all since Mendy Drywater. In fact, it hasn't changed probably ever. So let's check on this season, which is cold season, season 4, temporada de frío. As you can see, the page looks different. Now you can see this over here. New update, cold. That used to be the banner, and it brought you to this page. New updates used to look like this. If we look at the new updates page right now, let's find it wherever it is. There it is. Go. Now it looks like this. So this was a really long time ago, as you can see. Now let's go back even further to this season, animal invasion season. It's an animal invasion, remember? So as you can see on the featured page right here, instead of 9 pages that this could send you to, it was 12. As you can see, it's 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's different compared to now. If we go to the home page now, there's definitely not 12, it's only 9. And instead, I've put this here, which technically makes it 15, but Not really, because this isn't featured. This isn't in the featured area. This is just here as navigation. Because if we look back here, it used to be under featured, and there used to be nothing here. So that's how that worked. Let's move on. Okay, so this is veggies and sausages season, and it's based around a series that I call Veggies and Sausages, which is on YouTube. Go check it out. So this is the site. It started in late 2023. Well, not super late, more like mid 2023, because this released on the 22nd of July, which just so happens to be today. So 1 year ago today was when Veggies and Sausages season officially started. As you can see, July 22nd, and this site report is releasing on the same day. Now let's scroll down. As you can see, this is the image for the season, and down here, these are the old stories that used to be available on the page back then. Now, strangely enough, there actually is only 9 here, which is kind of strange. Let's check out the other pages. This is the updates page, uh, and this is the Laytown Friends page. Looks pretty different compared to the current day version. And back then, Laytown People Stories used to be called Laytown Short Stories. But I changed it because, well, it features stories from all around Laytown and all of its residents. And, well, let's just call it people stories because I'm talking about people, right? All of its residents? Yeah, it's people. Anyways, let's move back to Scary Apple season. As you can see, this is Scary Apple season, and it had a very simple design. Back then, it used to look like this. Nowadays, it might look different. So, as you can see, these are the stories. There used to be only 2 stories in Spanish. Let's move back again. We are before season 1. Scary Apple season is technically season 1. This is season 0, where there were no seasons, guys. There were no seasons at all. Seasons didn't even exist. As you can see, things used to be different. Even this is different. As you can see, let's go back. Let's go forward, actually. Let's see. Look at that. Now it actually has a real image. Back then, it was just this, which I could not tell you what that is because I don't know. Now let's move back even further back. As you can see, there's very little pages on the side now. This is what this looked like back then. You can see this looked like this. This was a temporary image. The Finding Carl, this looks different too. Possibly, I don't know actually. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure. This also had a temporary image. This is actually unavailable nowadays. So let's see. History of Park Parkour. I don't even think it's available. Yeah, right here. Like right there. Yep, it's a dead project. Unfortunately, you cannot read this anymore at Laytown Tales. But it was available back then. So that's this. As you can see, that is the story. No, it's not. That says Nom's Donuts. But eventually it would get added. I guess this was just a placeholder. So that's that. This was even before I really published the first version of the site. Well, I did publish this version, but like this was not a good version. There are no stories. There is nothing here. It's just absolutely empty. This was super early on. And if we go even further back, this is what it looked like. Literally nothing. There's nothing here. I didn't touch this at all. This is literally the preset for Google Sites. That's it. There's really not much else I can see on this page. Now let's go back and take a look at all of these wonderful seasons. As you can see, these are all the seasons that have unfolded throughout the years, and they're great. We're now in season 7, and in 2 weeks, just kidding, I mean in 1 week, we will get season 8, and we could add juicy fruits to the list of old seasons. Arrivederci.